解清鸡汤。
大家好，欢迎收看《全球零距离》。
这些反政府组织大部分都将美国总统奥巴马定为头号袭击对象。奥巴马的专机空军1号被认为是世界上最安全的飞机。该车不仅具有独有的防弹系统、先进的通讯装置和生命维持系统。当奥巴马出现在公众面前时，指挥中心会监视奥巴马周边的一举一动。
现在我们现有的学生从不同的这个系统、不同的门类加在一起，大概100多人。我们主要有这么几大类，像棍术、枪术、刀术和剑术。我们在分班级上经过考试合格了以后，你可以到下一个来玩。
星期一到星期五设有晚上课程，早晨11点到1点设有太极健身课程。泰山武术学校电话查询416-677-3886。
早晨啊，喂 Roy， 唔知你覺唔覺得即係你啲女朋友啊，屋企媽咪咧都會覺得最近開張單出嚟睇下，咦？電費好似貴。
張電費單啊，因為係咪由於夏天嘅關係用得電多得滯咧？但係唔係好似平時咁啫嘛？係啦。點解會高咗咁多嘅電費？
咁啊，所以咧今朝早咧，即係 from we have two energized friends from powerstream energized face to tell us some good news and how do we continue to save during the coming the fall season and winter. Good morning, Mr. Eric and Fagen and Carrie. Good morning.
Morning.
Both of them are from powerstream. One is Director Corporate Communications, and Carrie Sally is a CDM field representative. Good morning. Thank you for dropping by.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, we are discussing, on the perspective that his girlfriend is complaining, and my mom is sort of looking at the powerstream bill and open it up, and look at it, and it's almost the same time as last year. They sort of discovered that there's a bit of increase. Could you explain to us why there seems to be an increase? What factors does it make the difference in the bill?
Yeah, we've really had a unique summer, if you will. There's several factors that increase bills, not just for powerstream customers, but for all utility customers, electric utility customers in the province. And the three that are really critical are, number one is there was an increase in electricity prices by the Ontario Energy Board, which basically has impacted powerstream bills by 6%. And then on top of that, of course, we had on July 1st, we had the HST. And of course, that added another 8% to bills because previously customers only had to pay the GST of 5%. And the other thing is summer. The hot summer, it's been a hotter than average summer, and that is increased in consumption, and of course that has an impact in bills and costs.
And Eric, could you look at the chart, and that was the difference that makes up in the distribution of the energy charge, huh?
Yes, so what people have to realize that these increases were beyond powerstream or any other utilities control. So the Ontario Energy Board increased electricity prices, and you can see on that pie chart that that's 50% of the bill.
Wow.
Okay, of course the HST, when you factor it into the bill in terms of its portion, it's a 12% total increase. Okay, and of course our share of that pie is only 21%. We control the distribution rates with the approval of the OEB, and we in fact have lowered our distribution rates by 5% over the last 3 years because we control our costs.
Now,咁要解釋下. Let us explain a little bit so that the blame won't be on the powerstream. It's not beyond your control many factors. 咁我哋啲朋友要解釋一下點解會貴咗咁多咧？
原因咧有3個最主要嘅原因嚇，其中一個咧就係咧呢個電費啦喺呢個政府呢個 board 嗰度
安省嘅電力局
加咗6%啦。咁另外 HST 嘅嚟臨咧就令到個電費咧就增加咗多咗8%，更加多咗啲出嚟，感覺上多咗，因為 HST 啊嘛。咁另外就係有呢個夏天嘅影響啦。夏天咧呢個新聞特別熱啊，大家都知道啦，好多時都有酷熱警告，所以咧會令到大家開嘅冷氣多咗啦。咁呢3個係主要嘅原因，令到你張電費單咧係同平時咧都多咗少少嘅。
In fact， 頭先講一樣嘢咧就powerstream has bring the cost down 5% because of the better control in all
distribution charges
係啦，嗰啲叫 distribution charges 就分配啲電力嗰陣時候咧，因為佢哋 control 得好啦。好 ，that came in at the second question. May I ask you, Carrie, what can customer do to better manage their home consumption and reduce the energy saver?
Thanks, Joe. There's a lot of things they can do, and thinking about this summer, as Eric, was commenting on how hot it was. That means central air conditioning was used quite a bit. So customers have to think for themselves: what temperature did I keep my home at? And did I have a programmable thermostat, which is what PowerStream offers, the Peak Saver programmable, which is absolutely free if the PowerStream customer does have central air conditioning and the furnace is compatible. You can call the number on the screen or log on to the website, and you can contact our program manager who will come by. They will do the install, and the unique feature about it above all is that it's internet addressable, Joe.
So, internet.
Yeah, you can be at the office, you can be anywhere outside of your home. Of course, you can program it touch screen from the home, but the beauty of it is you can be away from the home and take care of your needs. And that's also going into heating season. Same thing applies. You can actually use it over the winter time as well. So it's for air conditioning in the summer and it's for heating in the winter time.
Wow, fabulous news 啊！
係啊，呢一個 Peak Saver 咧，咁啊，佢犀利之處在於邊度咧？可以控制你嘅温度啦，令你嘅控制到你嘅電費嘅帳單嘅價格啦。之餘咧，你仲可以搖佢控制喎，包括你可以喺公司啦，可以喺街度啦，或者係你有嗰個 program 嘅時候咧，你就可以搖佢控制到呢一個嘅 Peak Saver 咧，就幫你較低啲嘅温度啊，或者咩？平時如果你喺屋企嘅話咧，你直情可以 touch screen 呢個最新嘅嘢嚇，就可以方便咁樣令到你校到個温度。
I think the beauty is, as Carrie has mentioned, is the most important thing is you can call the center and have someone come up to your house. You know, most of them, you know, at home with the housewives, and then they are taking care of the family and preset for you. And then at home, and then while you work, you all of a sudden you forgot, I still have my temperature on. Then you can still log in and change the temperature.
Yeah. Another one of our very successful programs is the Great Refrigerator Roundup, which I'd like you to speak to for a moment, and that's a great conservation. If you have that second fridge, 15 years and older, in working condition, or freezer for that matter, again, got to be in working condition. Do you know that that second fridge that's maybe has some beer or some pop or, you know, just extra things that really you don't need is costing you $150 plus per year? That's before time of use rates. Now when you're going to be paying, and the Markham community is now migrating to time of use rates as we speak. So that means that at peak time, if your old fridge or freezer is running, you're paying about 10 cents a kilowatt hour. So you know what, you may want to call the Great Refrigerator Roundup. Instead of having it that you have to get that fridge or freezer to curbside, we will pick it up in the house, as long as it's 15 years and older and in operating condition. Absolutely free. No need to haul it to curbside. We'll take it away. As a bonus as well, we make sure it's environmentally friendly, recycled. These are not going to landfill sites.
哇，好犀利啊！呢個
This is important.
係啊，呢個 PowerStream 有個 service 咧，就係可以免費咧，就幫你啊換走一啲咧嘅第二部雪櫃啦。如果你有第二部雪櫃超過15年以上仲用緊嘅，咁因為咧
通常啲人擺咩？擺嗰啲汽水，諗住擺喺度啦，擺 basement 啦。但係咧，原來嗰啲嘢咧用好多電㗎。
係啊，用成起碼咧就起碼150蚊一年嘅，至少嚇。咁所以咧，如果你用咗呢個計劃之後，如果你 call 佢哋咧，佢哋幫你搬走部雪櫃，你就可以慳翻超過150蚊依個數目咧，每一年啊嚇。咁呢個咧，大家可以 call 佢哋 PowerStream 咧去做呢樣嘢。如果當你有15年以上用緊嘅雪櫃，咁佢哋咧就會免費幫你運走佢。
Wow. Okay, free of charge. Good. Okay, Eric, explain to us what is a smart meter and what's the new structure time? Because people really do want to know what time is the best time to, you know, use our energy and all that.
Okay, well, smart meters, first of all utilities in the province have been mandated to put smart meters and migrate customers to time use rates. And that'll all take effect in terms of, we're doing the transition now for most of our customers, but by the end of June 2011, all residential and small business customers in Ontario will be on time use rates. So time use rates, what's different, and smart meters and time use rates work together, is that smart meters measure not just the total consumption, but the consumption in terms of the time of consumption as well. So what happens is there are three price periods now under time use rates: low peak, mid peak, and high peak. And that basically, and there's the chart on up there that shows you. And so those time periods, there's different prices. So there's the low peak is 5.3, the midpoint is mid peak is 8.0 cents, and the peak period is 9.9 cents per kilowatt hour. So what the government wants to do is they're trying to encourage consumers to shift their consumption to off-peak periods wherever possible, because that will lower the strain on our electricity grid.
True, and especially nowadays, people do sleep late. You know, they watch a soap or a